Hi guys and welcome to another episode of Me, Myself and I, the series where you lot get to know me a little bit more and I get to get stuff off my chest sometimes. Like last week we had bullying, we've had my YouTube career, we've had my career in general, we've had my life with Natalie and Jack, but today we're going to be livening it up a little bit more. We're going to be talking about gaming. Now this is going to be my gaming career, what I remember when I was a youngster, and all the gaming things which basically made me what I am today, where I am completely hooked on the gaming side of things. As you can tell, I am a FIFA YouTuber, gaming YouTuber, play other games apart from FIFA as well. So also guys, if you want Ultimate Team coins to buy any players, go and check out fifacoinstash.com. Their link can be found down below in the description. So let's get this team game underway. Now we are in the Barcelona kit. We've just kitted out our brand new team for the Road to Glory Wage Showdown. Road to Glory Wage Showdown's BBVA, the La Liga one. So it is a full non-rare silver team, and we'll have to wait and see how it does play. No idea who the opponent is as well. Hopefully he doesn't rage quit, and hopefully there's a bit of fun in this team. So let's get this started. When I was a youngster, gaming wasn't really a massive thing because I am 27 soon. Yeah, that's it. 27 soon. And I remember the first gaming console I ever played. I don't know if you would class it as a console, but it was something called an Amiga. It was a keyboard and mouse you hooked up to your TV, and it was floppy disks. And it was quite entertaining to use, actually. My uncle, I remember, had a lot. Oh my god, what a fucking goal that was! Great start. It was called an Amiga, and you would put floppy disks inside of it, and you would play games that way. I can't remember the games I used to play though. I know my dad played some sort of manager game. I don't know. I have absolutely no clue what it was, but it was fun, and that basically started me off because I've got in front of me now. I've got like a picture of all the stuff which come out, all the consoles, the gaming systems which come out, and I remember the Amiga. I then remember my first ever portable one to be a Game Boy. Everyone knew that before most. I think everyone now sees the Game Boy as a Pokemon related system, especially Nintendo related. But I do remember actually owning a pink Game Boy Advance, I think it was. I bought it from the local catalogue bargain shop. Can't remember how much I paid for it either, and I got every version. I think it was Pokemon Yellow. I don't even know if that rings a bell. This is like so long ago. We'd have Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic and Tails and stuff on the Game Gear as well. Absolutely hooked. But I didn't have another console. My first ever console was a Sony, not even a Sony, it was a Sega Mega Drive. And I was quite young at this point. I remember I was at primary school living with my mum and dad, and they bought it for themselves, and they would never let me play on it. So I used to wait till they went to bed. I used to wake up and I used to play it in the early hours of the morning until, obviously, I'm going to get another goal here. This striker feels good. That's a tidy goal. Oh my god, I hit the bar. And I remember playing Sonic the Hedgehog, and there were cartridge loaded games. Now I generally, and me talking about this makes me want to go and buy another SNES or gaming system, but unfortunately if you don't have a lot of money, you're going to be paying a lot of them because they are seen as collector's items now, which is not annoying really, because I would generally love to own a hell of a lot of them. But after that, it was the Super Nintendo. That was also a cartridge system, and I was absolutely hooked on Mario and all the other games. It was a shame that Sega. Is this going to be a goal as well? No, yeah, no. Over the top. It was because I'm looking at them now, all the consoles which come out, and it was a Super Nintendo. Yeah, Super Nintendo, and I only had Super Mario for it. Absolutely hooked on that. I think even the Simpsons game as well. So this is like me in my childhood. This was before football games were even a thing with me. I didn't really play any competitive gaming. These were just games I played solo and with my young friends. That sounds paedophilic, doesn't it? But it wasn't. And then that was it. until obviously the console which came out in 1995, which was the Sony PlayStation. And I remember my dad bought it me for Christmas. Well, he said he bought it for me, he bought it for himself. And it was an awesome console. The graphics were good, the controller felt awesome. The games were about 45 quid, which was, I'm going to smack this. Oh, this team could be very dangerous. That's another long shot right there. And the Sony PlayStation was the console. I can't remember the games we had for it. I remember there was some sort of army game, but I never really got to play on that. But then when the PS1 come out, which was the upgrade version of it, quite small, me and my dad played got into wrestling games, and there was still no online feature, so I was obviously just playing against people in real life. Now I want you guys in the comment section below to list the consoles which you guys were brought up on, really, because I'm quite old. You guys probably, I'd say a majority of you probably. Ooh, this striker feels awesome, doesn't it? Oh, he's a cam, that guy. The consoles you lot probably got brought up on and enjoyed the most were online ones. Now I didn't get my first ever online experience with a computer game until I bought my PS3, which was absolutely really late on after they were released either, so I was still playing FIFA on my old console. When the Xbox was released though, my dad bought it. I wasn't really an Xbox fan. I didn't really like anything rivaling Sony, and I would always stick by my PlayStation, but I did play Halo with my dad a long time ago. That wasn't online either. Fucking hell, this is pretty lackluster by my online gaming experience. But it was a shame, really, because I would love to be in the position what you guys are in as well, where you can just go online and play a game. I never had that until my teenage years, which was a shame. But I suppose this is why I'm hooked now, because when I was younger, the only thing I remember being hooked on was PES Master League back on the PlayStation 2. I used to take it around to my friends. We used to take our memory cards around, transfer data and stuff like that. It was ridiculous. But let's get back to the rise. Now, Nintendo 64 was not a console which I ever owned, but I remember going around to my uncle's house and playing some sort of racing game, but I can't remember what it was. It was like, is it Mario Kart? Because I'm not really a Nintendo clued up on Nintendo or anything like that. Now, you guys will have to let me know in the comment section below as well, what games changed your life? Not life, but changed your childhood, what you remember. Now, there's a list which I'm going to give to you now, which will, a few games will surprise you. Now, these games are Little Big Planet. This was solely a PlayStation game, and I think the only reason I would ever buy a PlayStation 4 is for when Little Big Planet is released, which could be a very long time, to be honest. By the looks of the schedule and stuff, I haven't seen any news about Little Big Planet. That was my first ever game. I got a platinum trophy on the PlayStation 3. Because did I actually have a PlayStation? I was actually a PlayStation fanboy quite a long time until I changed my alliances and went with Xbox and got an Xbox 360 because all my friends got them and I enjoyed them. But anyway, this is probably a console which you guys never heard of, and it is a Dreamcast. This was released in 1999. I remember getting it for the Millennium. And apparently, according to the producers, who were Sega, who made it, actually stated that this console was going to be generation changing. Now, it was shit. Absolutely shit. The only game I ever played in it was Crazy Taxi. That game was no fun at all. The graphics were crap. It did have internet access, but not online gaming, which was surprising. But that's all I can remember about the Dreamcast. Having a memory card, you had like a memory card which was visual, and you would have. I'm gonna smack this as well. This team, could be pretty dangerous. And I hope this guy doesn't rage quit. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to make this into a part 2. So the Dreamcast, it had a visual memory card. You could take the memory card, insert it into the control, take it out, and you could play Worm. I think it was Worms. was it what was that? Snake. That was the game you played on it, um, and it was fun. But apart from that, the console was shit, and it died a death because you couldn't get games. It was probably the worst ever release of a console I've known in my life. Like, for something to be hyped up so much and then to die a death so fast is absolutely ridiculous. So that takes us into the 2000 generation. I'm just going to load up this image now and talk about it. So we had the PlayStation. That got me started on mine. Then the PlayStation 2 was released. The epic looking console, actually. It looks really nice, but I didn't actually own it then. I owned it like a year or two after. And the Gran Turismo one, me and my dad used to do Gran Turismo and build our garage up that way. It was fun because my gaming side of things was always seen as friends and family, and now I don't even like talking about consoles to my family. I like talking like no one understands it really, so I don't really talk about it to them. So the PlayStation 2, some of the games I can remember from them are definitely the PES series. This was when I actually did start getting hooked on football games. Now, obviously on the PlayStation, I would have played ISS. ISS was an awesome game. The green disc, I can't remember which one it was. There was also international. Well, it was that's what it's called, International Superstar Soccer. There was also LMA Manager, but on the PlayStation 2 it took it to a next level. The graphics were absolutely insane for that period of time, and I was absolutely hooked on gaming. Master League, playing with the likes of Rivaldo, and this is the reason why I absolutely love Legends, because these types of players were when I played football games. Rivaldo, Hernan Crespo, Riquel. I remember how good Riquelme was. He's still on FIFA now. Let's smack that as well. This team is actually really good. I enjoy playing this. And that was really it. My football game addiction began with PES, the one with Henry on the cover. I was discussing it on Twitter a while ago. And the Master League, like Borjas, I think that there were some of the names. You lot maybe could remember some of the names on PES, and you'll have to hit me up in the comment section below about what the starter names, for some of like the young budding players you would build up to put in your teams. I can't remember any off the top of my head. It's annoying. But unfortunately, PES, in my opinion, died out, and FIFA wasn't the game. The only FIFA I remember which was game changing before I did actually move over to the PES series was FIFA 98. The whole graphics and stuff changed. I'm going to smack that as well. Air shot. Bang. And that's... Oh, what a save. This team's fucking dangerous. I hope it plays like this in the Road to Glory Way to Showdowns, that's for sure. Sell him with that. Bang. Oof, missed that as well. So, that was the PlayStation 2, a quick rundown of the PlayStation 2. No internet gaming here. We then played the Xbox briefly with Halo with my dad and stuff. That wasn't enjoyable either, didn't really enjoy that. And then that was me done until the release of the PlayStation 3. Now, you will have heard me talk about this award I won at work. Now, I wasn't a well earner, I was an apprentice and stuff, couldn't really afford a console or anything, so I had a PlayStation 2 for ages. We were playing on a massive TV, like, I'm not even talking about massive screen, I'm talking about massive fucking surround. I remember trying to lift the bastard. And it was, let's try and score another, no, that's failing. I remember playing Master League, and I then got a 3D, not a 3D, an LCD TV off the recommendation of a friend, and then I thought I'm going to actually buy myself a console. So when I won that award and got given a cash, like a cheque for £500, I went and bought myself a PS3, and my first ever game on the PlayStation 3 was FIFA 09. Now I was absolutely fucking hooked on this. Online gaming, my god, it just opened my eyes to a new world. The customization, playing against someone, not having to wait for your friends to come round, and that's the main reason why I don't do career mode or anything, because I absolutely hate playing against a computer now. It's no challenge. I would rather play it against someone who also owns the game and is a challenge. You don't know what they're going to do, you don't know if they're any good, but I just enjoy that aspect, and I'll never go to offline gaming again. Even the likes of GTA story mode games, I don't like them no more, and that's mainly because you lot were brought up on, well, a majority of you lot will have been brought up on online gaming, where me myself, that wasn't a factor, so now I'll never go back to it. then I had the PlayStation for a long time. I then moved into a place with Natalie, and a majority of my friends moved from the PlayStation to the Xbox. Now I never saw what was the what the thing was with the Xbox, why people loved it. So I got it at Christmas one time. I think I got it on a cheap bargain as well, and it was just a standard one. And I can't even remember the game which I got with it. It was a Call of Duty and a FIFA. I can't remember which FIFA it was. It might have been FIFA 12 when I actually got that. And I just love the way everyone could be in party chats, messaging. I just love the dashboard and the stuff you could do it, because the Xbox is a more social type of thing. Now, a lot of people will say, yeah, but the PlayStation has better hardware and stuff. Now, hardware isn't really a thing with me. I'm not really interested in hardware. If the console's better, I just like playing games against friends. That's how gamers are. That's how I am. And this was the console stage. But before this, there is something else I forgot. When I went to college, I was at college for a year or two. We did computer, like web design course, repair of computers. That's a red card. And there was a PC game called Viet Cong. Now, if you guys know this game or don't know this game, go and look at it. It was like I was hooked on it compared to Call of Duty. And should we smack this? That was a terrible shot. It was like an online multiplayer game, and it was a PC game, and you use a mouse and keyboard, obviously. It was ridiculous. The graphics were absolutely horrendous looking back on them, but it was so much fun. So much fun to play. Now that was actually my first type of LAN, and a few people I know got excluded from school, from college for well, not excluded. You don't get excluded from college, yeah. Just like warned and threatened to be kicked off the course and stuff. So that was brought to a brief halt. And unfortunately, I've never had bang. But that was a nice volley, wasn't it? Nice first time volley. And that was basically that. And now, obviously, after playing the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox and starting YouTube and stuff, I now own an Xbox One. I do have my PlayStation 3, my Xbox 360 sat in front of me, and I also do have my Xbox One in front of me. Now, I think, as I did say before, the only time I will move towards a PlayStation 4 is if Little Big Planet does come out, and we managed to get our hands on that. But until then, because of the legends and me liking old footballers and stuff like that, I will be, unfortunately... Oh, we're going to keep a clean sheet? Oh, he's chipped me. Has he scored it? No, yeah, he scored it. Bastard. Trying to keep a clean sheet there. And I've never had a Wii, but PlayStation, like that's my gaming console. So let's go back through this list. I've had a PlayStation 1, which was a PS1, the light grey one. I've had a PlayStation 2, both versions of it. I've never had a PSP. An Xbox 360 I've had 2 of. Or maybe even 3, actually. I remember getting a console ban on one of them for using DHgate like a fucking idiot. A PlayStation 1, the first ever one. A Game Gear. 2 Game Boys. An Amiga. A SNES. A Mega Drive 2, I think it was. And that's my console list up until then. So I'd want to know from you guys what your console list is as well. Is anyone any similar to mine? And if so, what defines you to play games now? And obviously, because I'm FIFA related, you lot will be FIFA related in some way. But do you feel the way about online gaming itself? Do you enjoy offline gaming? Do you enjoy online gaming? And hopefully, my gaming addiction, because once I get hooked on a game, I am absolutely hooked for a long time. Let's try and get one more goal and make it 6-1. Might not happen. And I think I'm going to go and get this wager team sorted. GameCube as well. Shit, I forgot about the GameCube. That's a console which I had as well. I forgot about that. I just seen a picture of it. I was like, yeah, I had that as well. Now, I'm curious to know everyone else's story. I was chatting to Finch earlier before making this video about his gaming and what he had. But I would like to know yours as well, because obviously me, myself and I, you get to know me a little bit more, and I get to know you as well in the comment section. And also hit me up with some topics which you want me to talk about in the future episodes. because we don't know. I don't know. Do we want to go dark next week, or do we want to stay happy and smiley for the remainder? You guys, let me know. So there we have it, guys. That has been my gaming history, really. All the consoles I've played, the games I've played, my online offline addiction, PES, FIFA. And maybe we can talk about that another time as well, because I just briefly talked over consoles and stuff. Maybe next time we can talk about games. So, thanks very much for watching, guys. If we could smash over 2,000 likes, that'd be absolutely insane. Subscribe for more awesome FIFA 14 content. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a very nice day. And hit me with some suggestions for what we can talk about next time. Until next time, guys, see you all later. Have a very nice week.